Hey guys, if you're just tuning in, it's Liz, fitness and food coach based in New York City. It is, let's see, almost 12:15 New York time. I'm incredibly late. I was supposed to be posting this at about 11:30 here, but real life happened. I got stuck in a meeting, as I imagine often happens with you as well. So if you're just tuning in for the first time, again, my name is Liz. I'm a fitness and food coach based in New York City and northern New Jersey. And this month I'm doing what I'm calling the Take 5 Challenge. So taking 5 minutes a day, Monday to Friday, I'll be joining you to do 5 minutes of movement. Could be strength, could be cardio, could be stretching. I'll explain a little bit about what we're gonna do today in a second. But the idea is the holiday season gets really busy, and you know, all hell can break loose. Your diet and your fitness program can kind of fall to the wayside. Hi, thanks for joining. Hi, Live to Thrive. Sorry I'm late. I was just explaining I'm running late today because today's one of those crazy days. I have 7 classes to teach, a bunch of meetings and some other stuff. So everything got ahead of me and I wasn't able to make my 11:30 time, but I'm gonna make sure that we get 5 minutes of movement in. I actually have to teach in a few minutes here, so squeezing it in at any given time is really the way to do this. So we're doing 5 minutes a day of movement. This week I'm giving you the option to include a foam roller. If you're unfamiliar with what it is, I'm actually sitting on one. So here's a foam roller. This is a big guy. Yesterday I used a smaller one. Now this isn't the most convenient piece of equipment to have in your office, although I do have one at home, and I'm gonna show you some really great ways to use it to include some stretches. So as I mentioned, I'm a little stressed today, but all in a good way. I have a lot of stuff going on, and one of my favorite ways to use a foam roller is to kind of help me tamper down my nervous system and get myself focused. So these are gonna be some great stretches you can do at the beginning of the day, the end of the day, at any point in between. I have clients that actually hide a foam roller in their office and just get down on the floor when they're having a stressful moment. So movement doesn't have to be really challenging and hard and sweaty. Sometimes, you know, if you've been sitting at a desk for a while or just coming out of a meeting, it can help to kind of reset your system and your mind, to just give yourself a few minutes to breathe and focus and realign your body. So I just want to make sure you guys can see this foam roller. So I'm going to flip you around. So there's my foam roller. So this is just a standard foam roller you can buy on Amazon. I actually have some on my website, lizbarnett.com, that you can buy. So the other day I used a foam roller that was about half as long. For this, what we're going to do today, you're going to need a long foam roller because we're going to lie on it. Thank you, I appreciate that. I've got like no makeup on, I'm all sweaty, and I'm running around today. So if you don't have a foam roller, you can still do these exercises. What you can use, thank you. What you can use is, if you're in a gym, you could use an exercise bench like this one. So an exercise bench like that will work. You can roll up some towels or even a yoga mat, like when you fold up a yoga mat when you're done with it, and use that in lieu of a foam roller. We're gonna use the roller and lie down on our spine. Couple things to think about. If you have any back or neck issues, you might want to just be extra careful with this and use a softer foam roller or a towel, because anytime you put pressure directly on your spine, your nervous system's going to wake up right away, right? Which can be a good thing. We want to bring attention to our central nervous system, but you just want to be careful, okay? So what we're going to do is 5 minutes of some breathing and some stretching. You can do it any part of the day. I love doing it at the beginning and the end of the day. Great way to start and end the day. So today's workout's gonna be a little bit less intense, but we are gonna focus on stretching the front of the body and engaging the core. So in just a sec, I'm gonna turn the camera around so I won't be able to see your comments. Thank you. So I apologize for not responding, but I'm gonna set my clock to 5 minutes and we're gonna get started, all right? Give me 1 sec. All right, so let's see. Oops. There we go, okay. So there's our foam roller. All right, great. So I'm gonna lay on the foam roller. The thing that I would say is start at the end with your butt toward the end and use your arms to help you lay all the way down. And I'm gonna scooch down so you can see most of my body here. First thing I like to do is just turn my palms up and relax. You can't see, but my feet are hip distance apart and you want them firmly rooted into the floor. I'm gonna actually move this camera so you guys can see me. All right? There we go, that's gonna be a little bit better. So, you might not be able to hear me, so just pay attention. Get all the way down. Head to tail, palms up. You're gonna take at least 5 to 10 deep breaths here. Let your chest stretch open. From there, I'm gonna take my arms up, palms in, and take 10 breaths, inhaling open wide, exhaling close. So you wanna look up to the ceiling. You're gonna reach open and then close. And a nice stretch across the chest here. As you do this, make sure your lower back is neutral, so pull the abs in tight. arms open, arms closed. And then you're gonna take your arms over your head. Don't mind me, Kelly, I'm just doing a peristroke. A little bit late. My class is coming in, guys, so I gotta hurry up and get this done. I only have 5 minutes. All right, so reach your arms over the head. Lead with the thumbs, arms back, keep your ribs down. So this is stretching the upper back, the chest, and engaging the core. Final option, you're gonna keep your arms back, bend your elbows, and reach your arms overhead. So great stretch for the chest. Well, it's really like that's going here. Yeah, all right, so in case you had trouble hearing me, what I did is I lied down the foam roller head to tail. I started with my arms, palms over my chest, and you're gonna open the arms out and then close them. Then I took my arms over my head and then back down in front. And finally, I did what would be the equivalent of a lat pull down. All these exercises are gonna help stretch open the chest and engage the upper back. It's gonna help expand your chest. Hi, if you're just joining, I can barely see your comments because I'm trying to do a quick 5-minute video here. So I apologize for not responding. So this is a great way to increase the amount of oxygen you're able to take in so you can respirate more. That's gonna help you get more energy. So if you're feeling a little lagging behind, great way to get some more oxygen. So those are 3 moves you can do to help open the upper body. I'm gonna lie back down and show you a couple moves to engage your core and work on your balance and proprioception, okay? So you're gonna see the bottom half of me a little bit more. You start by lifting one knee up at a time. You can take your palms down or your palms up. Up to tabletop and back down. Up to tabletop, back down. For a challenge, leave one leg up and then bring the other leg up. And maybe just balance here. Noticing your shoulders are popping up, bottom down to make it more challenging. Lift and lower. Again, making sure your lower back is neutral. For the biggest challenge yet, keep those abs in tight. Both legs go away, both legs come in. Both legs away, both legs come in. Maybe eventually you can go all the way down and all the way back up. So again, I just want to make sure you can see and hear me. I'm not sure about the acoustics in here. So that second set was for core engagement, balance, and proprioception. You want to make sure head to tail is on the foam roller. If you don't have a foam roller, no big deal. Those last few exercises are challenging just on the floor, but the foam roller is going to add a little extra challenge. You can also do it on a rolled up yoga mat. So what I would say is start with 10 reps of all the different 5 exercises I showed you, and just to review them really quick. Lying on the foam roller, arms open, arms closed, arms open, arms closed. You want to inhale on the extension when you're stretching and exhale to draw everything back in. And then finally that lat pull down. Thank you. When you're done with that, your arms can come down by your sides. Really wrap those shoulders around the foam roller. So if you're stuck at a desk all day, this is a great way to help reset your posture and just bring awareness back to your posture. So then I did those toe taps, one leg at a time. You can alternate, or you can do one leg for a few reps and then the other leg. You can start with one foot on the floor and lift and lower for a little bit more stability. So core work does not have to be crazy work. This is actually super effective, and it's going to help you get tuned into your breath. So if you're having a stressful day like me, all good stress, I'm just really busy, the best thing you can do is just move your body in a way that feels good, stretch out what's tight, connect to your breath, and then see how you feel after. I gotta go teach a class now, and I'm super energized to do so. So thanks for joining me. If you tuned in late, this was today's Take 5 challenge. Take 5 minutes for yourself. If you have a foam roller, use it. If not, no worries. Still try those moves, see how they feel. And you can check out my the rest of my information. No, they're not just for females, although they're great for females, especially if you have pelvic floor issues, but those exercises are appropriate for everybody. I am a fitness coach in New York. So rewind the video if you missed it. You can check me out at lizbarnett.com, LIZBARNET.com. On Twitter and Instagram, same thing. Find out all the information. That's a great option to help kind of, if you have back pain, get up the core strength so that you don't have pain in your back. Guys, I gotta go teach a class. So rewind the video if you missed it. Tune in tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern time to see my next video for the Take 5 challenge, and have a great Tuesday.